Okay, and welcome back. As you might be able to tell by the music in the background, it's been a little while. It's now October 18th, and we're starting to get into that whole Brewfest type of time of the year. Once again, I'm playing my human priest Zzifnab. We just hit level 20 not that long ago, so now we're trying to figure out how to get out of Redridge. Of course, with level 20 comes a mount, and it's nighttime, one of my favorite times for the music and WoW. I was talking to a friend of mine about this the other day because I distinctly remember just how huge Redridge was in the vanilla game. You can see this whole castle over here in the background. It took forever to get there in the original game. I'm going to kind of take some shortcuts here because I want to show you something. There used to be NPCs hiding behind all these rocks and everything in the original game. They're all gone. Look at that. But then this also used to be just a huge pain in the butt to get through. Nasty spiders, and now it's just a weird event type of thing. Nothing like what it looked like before. So now, boom, now we're almost at that castle, right? I'll show you one of the biggest differences between now and then, other than the fact that I could easily kill that guy. In the original game, all of these mobs were elite, and they were, I want to say they were mostly like level 19. You might find one or two that were less than, but I just remember my warrior trying to solo these guys. It was no fun. And what happened was there was a quest over here which made you come all the way up. Well, you could either go to the front door or to try this back entrance, but you had to try to come this way. Notice how there's hardly any mobs here. This was littered with onesie, twosie mobs on each side of the road here, all the way up. Those are all gone. Then once you got closer to the thing, this castle, there'd be like, say, 2 or 3 over here, one hidden back in here, maybe one over here, some over here around this flag, and there was definitely 2 right by this front entrance, and some more over here, and all, just forget it, once you got inside they were everywhere. And then there was like this separate area over here that had, you know, again, there were more mobs here, 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 and that kind of thing. There was also a quest mob that you had back in here that was, man, there must have been a group here, a group here, a group here, a group here. You couldn't even get this close, I think, without pulling a group. Again, all of them elites, and you have a quest. It's not a group quest, mind you, just a quest that says go inside of here, get all the way up to the top level, and kill some guy in there, and get whatever thing that he's got. You couldn't do it by yourself. In fact, I held on to that quest so long, it wasn't until a level 50 plus paladin came along one day and said, "Hey everybody, I'm here to help my friend, and he needs this quest. Anybody on that quest, go ahead and join my group or whisper me for an invite." So that's what I did. And he basically, ran up all by himself, killed everything up here, told us to wait outside, killed everything on the inside all the way over the top, and then we just had to go inside and loot the quest items that we needed. And even all this over here, these knoll areas, this was different. But these little knoll groups that you see, you might see like one or two knolls or whatever, but there was definitely way more mobs, so we were kind of wondering, in one of the patches, like pre-Wrath of the Lich King, they kind of took away all of the, a lot of the elite mobs in the vanilla game. But after they redid everything in Cataclysm, it really made me wonder, now, along any point of the revamps, did they not just maybe change, the elites or back to normal mobs and maybe level them down some or make the game easier, but did they ever change the scaling of the game? Because that's kind of what it feels like. I mean, now granted, here I am on a ground mount. You couldn't do this at level 20 in vanilla at all. You had to walk everywhere. So, looking at it maybe from a skewed opinion, I just remember in this whole area it was just much more densely packed with mobs before than it is now. Like this one guy here, there's no way there would be one more on his pathing path. There's a lot more. There's a lot of raptors everywhere. This mole camp has been fed out with at least 4 more dudes at the very minimum. I don't know, something's like that. Redhead. True. Yeah. I do have another trailer and a Redridge server, so I was kind of tempted to go try it out and do a side-by-side comparison. Show the same area on the Redridge server and see if it's the same size as you remember it from what I'm seeing right now, or maybe it really is, skewed differently. See, even that. Level 18 elite. No way would a priest be able to solo that back in the old days. Even at level 20. Now, my warrior would have had a hard time soloing that guy. What am I doing? I'm going for the wrong thing over here. I need to get over here to this cave. Oh. Low XP. thing, I guess. Now, something I'm going to try to do with these things is try to make them not too terribly long, so you guys don't get bored. I wasn't really paying attention to the time in the last one, so I'm still actually trying to work on how to edit those because they were quite big. But, yeah, maybe 15, 20 minutes of gameplay at a time. Something like that. See this whole thing that shows the cast bar? That's from a mod called Tidy Place. Now what's supposed to happen is it's supposed to show me the health and any cast bar that they have as an NPC. But for some reason recently it stopped showing anything related to the casting, and I cannot figure out why or how to fix it. Kind of annoying. Well, here we go again. Cave system number 101. This cave is probably almost the exact same cave that you'll encounter right outside of Orgrimmar. That have a very similar cave. Oh, actually, no, this is not that kind of cave system. This is the cave system with the big pedestal in the middle. Okay. I'm trying to think of which that might remind you of. One thing I can think of that hardly anybody ever did back in vanilla was the quest chain to get the key for UBRS. Yeah, see, nowadays UBRS just opens automatically as soon as you get anywhere near it, but in the past you actually had to go there, go to like Elber's, get a quest item, and finish a little quest line that took you like all over the place. You had to go eventually and kill a mob in Dustwallow Marsh of all places, behind the little cave that held Onyxia of all things. And I think at some point you had to go to like I don't know, Winter Spring or something, but eventually the last thing you had to kill was a little dragon in Winter Spring in that cave behind the Nixie, and it was kind of a pain in the butt because he was tough. He had a very specific mechanic, and you know, wasn't necessarily soloable per se for a long period of time. I mean, if you had the gear to solo him, then you didn't need the key to Ubers anymore, kind of thing. But he would be on top of, this would be where he would spawn. It's right on top of this thing, and, you know. Okay, what is this? On that, I didn't. Okay. And then Glamour is level 21. Alright, so I'm probably going to end this episode as soon as I get out of this cave and then start another one because, again, don't want to spend too much time boring you guys at all. So, on that note, wish you guys a lot of luck. I'm gonna wave this guy. Oops, or not. Go ahead. Park myself over here somewhere. So next up we'll find an Etten to do whatever with, and we'll kill some dudes. We'll do something with a boulder, but okay, and we're back. Dr. Dvorkian again here with Zzifnab, the human priest. We're looking for an Etten to control with some kind of a thing and do something with a rock, apparently. So we'll see what happens here. Somehow somebody's supposed to save somebody. So apparently maybe somebody already killed this Etten over here that the map is indicating should be around. So I'll have to find my own. Or I can come all the way back over here, get Yowler, Black Rock invasion plans. Well, maybe I'll do that. I'm pretty sure Yowler again is a mob that was around in vanilla. Probably a very similar quest. He was probably an elite. I don't know for sure. I'd have to look it up. Just remember, a lot of times that's what would happen. It's like you'd have a bunch of easy bombs, a bunch of easy targets, a bunch of easy this, that's the other things to do, and then all of a sudden, boom. Your next quest was the hardest quest in the world. Okay, well, I took care of that quest. Again, there's an Etten there. I just don't know what's that. Is it worth it to grab that guy and drag him all the way over to wherever? So these guys are definitely new. They were not around in vanilla. I mean, these big dudes I'm talking about. Of course, at least I never remember seeing them, so I'm just going to say that they're new because I never saw them. He's just going too far away, so I'm not going to chase him anymore. Yeah, I don't know a lot. The more that I look around this place, sometimes it really does seem like it's a lot smaller than it once was. Is this place? Yeah. Are there other Ettins somewhere else? First off, where's this boulder on the farmer? Maybe I'm looking at this wrong. Maybe I'm looking at this boulder. That's the boulder I'm supposed to lift with an Etten. Okay, well then, it would make sense that I would want to use that one, right? You know, I haven't played these quests before, so brand new to me. I've been pretty much Alliance only for so long. I mean, not Alliance only, Horde only for so long that there we go. No? What's going on? It's happened Horde only since about a year into Burning Crusade. just before Black Temple was the normal rating tier. Yeah, that would be about right. Do your thing, dude. Pick it up or whatever you're gonna do. What do you think? What are you gonna do? Okay. Look at that. Bam, bam, thank you, ma'am. He goes back to wherever he belongs. I get to turn in a couple more quests. Yeah, what's worth the most amount of money? Why else is mods already add-on somewhere where we'll like automatically pick like either what's best for you or what's worth the most amount of money? I need to look into that mod. It's such a waste of time sometimes. Just hey. Now Lakeshire again. It's sending me all the way to the other end of the world. Which I guess I don't want to mind so much, but it reminds me a lot of how I ended up leveling kind of sort of by accident over in where the dwarves and goblins were. Sometimes I like to actually we just going. I've never seen that quest before. I don't know why those two dudes are fighting, but whatever. I was hoping there was going to be some flavor text or something there showing some more information, but what are you going to do? Now where's this one going to send me? Oh jeez. Okay, so sure enough, they don't want to get rid of me just yet. Oh, and what do you know? What do you know? 25. Alright, this is definitely a quest I remember. This one is a change on that quest I was telling you about by this big old giant thing, but I don't think I want to do that right this second. So hasn't really been all that long, but maybe you guys get off a little early today, or at least this time. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop for a little bit, refresh some things, and I'll talk to you guys later. So until next time,